Hello Space Engineers, Wellington6012 here, and welcome back to Escaping the Desert. How are you all doing? I do hope you are good out there. So yeah, it's let me explain, it's been a while. So that intro, the diggy thing, that took me an hour. Well, it didn't take me an hour, it worked very on its own. I just watched. Yeah, it took an hour for that little bit that I've squashed down into I don't know how long. And yeah, so we are almost up to the island. We'll go up and have a look there soon. But yeah, I have just turned the game back on literally since sort of turning it off, watching that. That was 7 days ago for me, so it's been a bit of a gap. So I don't know where I'm up to and what I'm doing, but let's get into it. So we'll just jump into here. Actually, what we'll do is we'll go into this camera, and we'll go and have a bit of a squiz, I think. So yeah, this is, so it's made some real good progress, that's for sure. It's over a kilometre long. Yeah, so I don't know if you recall, a few episodes ago I said I might need to drop everything and go, and then I said I didn't need to do that. I needed to do that. So I am going to do this episode. Okay, so we're actually not drilling. Okay, we'll go for a drive. Yeah, so I'm doing this episode, and yeah, I'm not sure if there'll be one this weekend. So we'll just have to play that one by ear. What am I doing? I wanted to get out of creative mode is what I wanted to do. Okay, and that, and drive. Yeah, so, and I think I did say a while ago that I would do a recover, repair, resale stream last Sunday. That didn't happen, and it won't happen this week, and potentially it might not happen. I'm just, yeah, life's a bit nuts at the moment, so yeah, it's just the way things can be with me sometimes. I get asked to do stuff and I am doing it. So yeah, so this is quite good to get back into it today actually, because my brain hurts from what I've been doing the last sort of week or so. Big hours away from home, all that sort of stuff. So anyway, handbrake. Let's enough of that. Let's get out here. And so I think what I was thinking is the iron's pretty much above me. So I probably just need to continue pushing this, and then maybe just so it gets up a little bit. Actually, I know what I was going to do. I was going to go back into here and go into the camera there and just see where we are. I know this is cheating a bit, but you know, hey, we have the technology to do ground penetration radar and all that sort of stuff. We got the ore detector. Okay, so that's interesting. That's not underneath. Okay, maybe that's under that patch. So if we keep going sort of forward, we're still going to get an iron. So you can see that. Now, I did consider making a bit of a framework and following the footprint, as it were, but I think we'll just play it by ear. Let's go back in here. And yeah, okay, so let's go into this view. We'll just make sure we turn that off again. And yeah, I think that does the pistons. So we can pretty much just let that do its thing for another couple of pushes. Okay. And then I'll have a go at leveling it off. How on earth am I going to do that? Because I'm thinking some sort of drill machine to open up the area. Oh, it's just noises with that. And then from there I can sort of build some sort of other drilling rig. But I'm thinking the way to go is going to be to definitely have a floor. A floor would be a good place to start. Okay, so that's all good. So yeah, we'll just do this. And yeah, then I might just need to let it drill and watch it for a little bit. Yeah, because we need to get... Yes, actually. We need to get a flat bit of area that we can work with, that we can put some sort of habitation and office block type stuff. So, yeah, some utility type areas, but yeah, buildings. And we also need room to turn this around, or whatever happens to come up here. So that's probably a thing, a turnaround area. Yeah, so, okay. Right, well, yes, leave this with me, and we'll just see how things go. And then I'm just thinking that, yeah, I'll probably just do nothing automated when we get to where we want to go. We'll just do it, we'll just build stuff. I think that'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay, leave this with me, and yeah, we'll see you back soon. Okie pokey, so that was not an insignificant amount of time. I've cleared up the whole drill machine, because I think from here we'll do the manual sort of type thing. Right, so what I want to do is now make things level. So what I could do is, if I put a, so this is this gravity? Yeah, that's gravity. Okay, so if I was to put, would that, ow, would that work if I put that there? Like, so, and then put that up there. Is this going to be the right? Oh, hang on. Let's actually put one of these blocks in, and then a hinge. Okay. Ooh, no, I don't think that's going to work. Might. Well, it is attached. It's not very tidy. I'll just see if I can. And then just come forward a bit, didn't it? So, can I get it under there? And see, I do use these different functions. Free placement, align gravity, align local grid. See, this is the thing with local grid. So I do get comments about this, whether I know these things. That's aligning with the local grid. So that, I don't know what that's aligning with, but it's not aligning with this. So that's weird. Okay, so we want it to align with that, and then gravity, and then, okay, what if we just sort of snuck it down under there, like that? Would that be right? Yeah, so I've just, and whenever I've had one of those comments, I always reply to it and say, I don't trust it. And that's exactly why. Okay, that's looking better. That's looking better. I mean, it worked before. I think it's a bit tidier to do it this way. Yeah, that one there. I mean, that's more or less lined up. Okay, just go to here, grab that stuff. Now we do still have a little bit of iron left, but yeah, we are racing through it, because it does dawn on me that, you know, potentially, well, yeah, we want to go, you know, 15, 20 k's up, and you know, this pipeline is 1.5 k's long, so yeah, we used a little bit of steel, but of course when we go up we'll also have other infrastructure go with it as well, so there will be more than what's gone through here. Right, so that's good. So now I'm just thinking that I will need steel. Okay, so if we put that there, maybe do, what about if we went like that way, would that work? That light might get in the... Oh, it's working. Okay, so that'll give us a little bit of wiggle room with the piston. So put the piston across there. Put it across the middle. So we're just going to salvage this stuff. May as well, since it's kind of there already. Certainly great. Glad that I'm not using the ore scrap mod, that's for sure. It would just be too hard. Okay. It's amazing how that doesn't look level when I stand like that, but it's very, very much level. I hope it is. Okay, so that's cool. Now I'm just thinking. Okay, we'll just... I'm wondering whether I actually need to have a connector on there to eject the stone, just so it doesn't all end up in a Indiana Jones thing again. I might do that. I might play it safe. I might play it safe. Okay. And put on a connector. Okay. Very good. Right, we have another go at doing one of these. Okay. So that'll be a collect all, throw out. You might get in the way, but we'll deal with that. Oh, actually what we could do is just... move you a little bit of an angle. And then we could just put some blocks in. Just to get around the corner. No steel. Ugh. Really? Okay. So actually, we'll just make it out of that, I think. Nice little wall. Yep. Okay, so that's cool. That's good. And that's fine. Do I put another? No, I'll just stick with one, I think. So I'll get rid of all this stuff. Okay, yeah, actually let me just swap this over. Alright, so let's just give this a go. You on? Why are you not working? On. You should be... Are you attached? Detached. Yeah, there we go. Okay, right, turn you on. And... okay, so that's good. That's working. We'll just do that. And... so we'll do that, and then we'll move forwards. Like so. Then maybe I'll come back and put a hinge on. Yeah, that might help. Okay, so that's good. Just told me it's just about flat. Plug it in. That's good. Yep. Right, so that goes that way. So this is trying to clear out and get this right, because when it's a bit further forward, I'll be able to put a set on top. Not that that's an issue right now. So they're right up there. You're just getting stuck. Why? Okay. Oh no, it's off down. It's rolling. Rolling. Sort of. So yeah, I'm still not too sure how all this is going to work, but we'll give it a nudge. So that's good. Yeah, so basically I'll put a hinge on and that way I can just get a little bit of movement. I don't think I'm going to need a lot, it's just to really make room for... Or do I just hand do it? I'll probably just do it by hand. Okay, that's extended. Okay. Yeah, okay, so let me play with this a little bit, and... Yeah, why are you not going down? You should be. Oh well. We won't worry about it. Okay, so that's cool. That's cool. Let's just try and put a... on there, is that going to work? No, because it's still on the voxel, and I'm reluctant to hand drill because then I'll end up possibly end up digging a hole where I don't want a hole. Okay, well, yeah, as I say, I don't think I'm going to do this on camera or prolonged periods on camera. I think we'll just see where we get to, and when we've got to it, when we've gotten, I'll try that again. When we have gotten to it, or when we get to it, then we'll come back. Sorry, exhausted, delirious. We'll see you when we see you. Right, quick sit rep. It's taken quite a while to get to this point, and I also had to run away from the game, so it's tomorrow. Yeah, so just trying to make some room. I will just quickly show you this, and then I'll skip ahead to wherever the next thing is. This stuff here, it's all despawning now because we're now connected into this. But there was a very big pile of rocks, which it was a mountain of rocks, literally. So yeah, but they are all despawning because now this is going through the system and heading out through the behemoth ejectors. So what I'm trying to do here is just... I've made it 4 high, and I'm just trying to make a little bit of room here. And yeah, so the iron is... So we're at the right sort of level. So I'm just trying to make some room, and then I will come into here, and I'll kind of push a tunnel back this way, I think. And that's where you'll probably find me next time. And that'll be 4 high. I feel like that's going to be good. So when you come driving up here, this will be your sort of area that you can turn around and you can sort of head back into the main mine, which will, I feel, unfurl over this way. So yeah, if I sort of build this up here, get this pipe coming around the back here, exactly where the conveyors are, not conveyors, well, they're a conveyor system of sorts, but anyway, yeah, but let's just extend this. And we'll go out to 1. We'll go at 1.5. That's a good number. Reverse U. And reverse U. Yeah, so, what was I saying? Yeah, we'll have the pipe come around here where the pistons are now. And yeah, it'll loop around the back, and I think that's the way to go. Alternatively, they might come up over here, but I'm sort of thinking I might be able to get kind of a sweeping arm type action to maybe do stuff. So yeah, so that's where we're at the moment, and yeah, I will just continue on with this because it's going to take a while, I believe. Back soon. Alright, so I'll put in another sit rep here. So I'll just get this in the right place. Yes. Okay, let's turn those off. Right, so yeah, this is the space. Got a big wall of things there, so... And yeah, we're getting towards the iron. Yeah, which is over there as well. I mean, that's a thing. Let's head under here. Yeah, so I am very much skipping a lot of this through the video because it's just taking forever to do. Little bit of a combination of creative mode and survival mode stuff. Just creative mode where it's blocks that I am recycling, versus survival mode where it's blocks like these ones here that are permanently getting installed. So we're just no doubt have to change you to... Oh no, you're already a ship. Okay, that's good. So what we can do is we can go over here. Yeah. And we can do that. And it should retract. Yep. Oh, I really need to speed that up. Oh, okay, we'll just let that do its thing slowly. Yeah, so that's it's all working slowly. Yeah, I mean, this is going to give me lots of iron. I do just wonder how I'm going to do this. Yeah, and what I mean by that, use your words, is, yeah, do I actually just get to the iron and, yeah, get to the iron, give it a good old blast, fill up a cargo container or two, which I'll probably put along this back wall. Like, I'm thinking that we'll put some cargo containers sort of along the back here and maybe some refineries. So yeah, and then yeah, just get a whole lot in the cargo containers and head off, move on. So we'll take, you know, a bit more iron with us. And yeah, when we're ready to get building crazily, I maybe come back here myself and just go nuts on mining. So there's a few ideas there. Let's just do you, and I could be welding these up. That would be a smart thing to do. So yeah, I'm not too sure how to sort of progress this, what I'm doing. The thing is, I think, and sorry, I forget who mentioned it, but I'm going to need a lot of iron. Like, they suggested they had 8 million, which when I did that single iron deposit, I ended up with about 1.5 million out of that. So it's not an insignificant amount that I'm going to have to grab and process. But then again, that the refinery does go through it fairly quickly. So yeah, we'll just say just in two sort of mines. And then how do I get the ingots? Hey, steel. Okay, and then how do I get the ingots to where they need to be? Yeah, so there's a bit to work out. But I'm also, I guess what I'm getting at is that I wonder about putting in a lot of effort for something that on a lot of occasions would be infrastructure for ongoing stuff, for ongoing supply, whereas I think I'm more looking at actually having, sorry, just thinking, construction components. I might have some in here actually. Yeah, it just feels like I'm doing a lot of work which to make things for production that I don't necessarily need. As I might be doing them just one-off rather than continuous production. And what I mean by that is, you know, I've put in this pipeline and everything, but I could just stay here and absolutely fill up to the gunnels the behemoth, and that might be actually enough for the intended build. Because then the thing is, how do I actually get the other stuff back? So yeah, there's just lots. I'm just not clear on how it's going to work. This is not what I want to do. This is not what I want to do. Okay, we'll turn you off. Okay, so this could cause a few issues when I undo this. Oh, yes, it did. Okay, let's turn you on and get you going the other way, and then we can extend both of those, and we should be right. Fingers crossed. Okay, so where's my thing? Right, I might just get a quick bit of a recharge, and then maybe. Ow! Why did I just? I've actually had that once or twice before, where I'm getting hurt jumping in and out of this. I wonder whether the wheels are a bit strange. Let's go into here, and I'll tell you what, we'll just quickly do this and maybe do a little bit of a speed up thing. Alright, there is our first little bit of iron. Fantastic. So, just in that last little bit there while I was just watching that go forward, I was just thinking about whether I had some sort of arm that just leveled it off and then I could put like a wheeled... Okay, yeah. So, a wheeled thing, first of all, I need to get it flat for it to drive on. But then the other thing is just the sheer volume of stone that this is getting. In fact, that's something I should actually check. Are we overwhelming our system with stone? I don't think we are, because I feel like, look, it's all gone. If I was to go into here, go outside. Oh, it's not. Is it night? Yeah, I don't know. I've been underground so long that I don't actually know. Yeah, so okay, so that's keeping up, so that's fine. That's good. We'll just go back into here. And yeah, so the sheer volume of stone is a thing. So yeah. It's it's an interesting little bit of a problem I've got there. You know, now I've put all these in. I mean, these are better than, I feel, pistons, because pistons would droop by the time I got down here, especially with all the weight of this. Yeah, so that's that. Yeah, it's a bit of a puzzle how I'm gonna sort of do this. And now I'm here, I still don't know. It's, yeah. Even if I were to build some sort of rig that could connect, okay, so maybe wheels is the way to go. Because I could connect them. And then if it was connected, it would be relatively solid. Because I could lock it to the ground, for instance. And then I could have sort of an arm on there. That could work. That really could. Okay. So, if I were to do that, all I would need to do would be to sort of start from, well, from here, really. And from this point here, have an arm that swung around and extended out. Or even from this point here. That went around 90 degrees. Because I feel like, I'm just going to go into creative just so I can get the camera. I feel like I didn't need to do that because I was going to do this. So if I'm looking here, again using the built-in ground radar that's in our pack. Okay, so yeah, there's a bit of stuff over there and there's a bit of stuff over there. Yeah. Either that or now that I've reached the sign, I follow it. Which could also be a thing. Because where is it in relation to this? Oh, I think we're at a little bit of an angle. Because that's originally what I was actually thinking, was if I found the vein, I could sort of chase it. Oh, decisions. Okay, well, yeah, I think I'm just going to think on that a bit. And yeah, I might even just do the edit up until this point, and we'll just see how we're going for time. Because yeah, this has taken me a number of hours to get to this point, so I think that's probably the smart thing to do. All right, we'll see you at some point. Alright, I'll come back in the video here just to say goodbye, basically, because, yeah, I think this is long enough, and what I've still got to do is just boring drilling, and I think I'm probably best just doing that off camera. And, yeah, next time, hopefully we have a little bit of a floor that we can sort of get a wheeled vehicle, and I'm thinking large grid, I'm thinking like a rescue rover type vehicle, which that was on special delivery. If you haven't seen one of those before, you can purchase it from the oh, that's not what I wanted to do. You can purchase it from one of the trading posts. So I'm thinking something like that with some drills on, because yeah, as much as getting into the ore is one thing, most of it's going to be above our heads, so we need to deal with that somehow, some way, and basically we need to be on level ground. So yeah, I think that's a little bit of a plan. I'm not saying it's a good plan. I'm not saying it's the only plan, but it's kind of the plan that I think I'm going to go with, and see how it works out. Yeah, so that's that. I'll just continue to get this, and I mean, if I get this extended right out to here and then do a big arc, that will give me quite a bit of room to sort of work under. So yeah, so we can do the wheel thing next time. We can build some sort of infrastructure there, and I think if I get a large grid container on the wheeled vehicle, it'll take me a while to fill that up, even with stone. And we can back up and we can sort of plug into something and dump it all out and go again. So I think that's probably the way to do it. Yeah, so this video, I'm intending to publish it in the normal schedule. Let me just extend this. Oh, I've done it again. That's what I want. Go out to 8.5. That. Reverse U. Yeah, so I'm expecting to put this into the usual time slot, which will be Wednesday for me. Maybe, and that's a very slight maybe, there will be an episode this coming Saturday. I think that is unlikely though. I'll just have to see how things go. Yeah, no stream this weekend on Future Wellington's channel. And yeah, I suspect that I'll be putting my efforts in to try and get another episode of Escaping the Desert all sorted for next Wednesday. It's not just the case of actually trying to do the episode, it's just all this is taking me so long to do, and yeah, I really am not going to have time over the next few days, so apologies. Just hopefully you can just be patient with me, as things are a little bit chaotic here in New Zealand, and I'm involved in that chaos from a certain not affected standpoint, from a helping sort it out standpoint. And yeah, I will, as I say, we'll get something happening as soon as I can. I'm going to get squashed here. In reverse, okay. Yeah, so as I say, it's all a little bit crazy at the moment, and things will happen when they happen. So, hopefully they'll try that again. So, hopefully you enjoyed today's episode, and can join me again next time, whenever that may be. And yeah, until next time, stay safe out there, everybody. And that's got particularly extra meaning at the moment in New Zealand. And have a good one.